the new King Kong Godzilla movie. And I'm gonna show it for those who don't. I'm gonna, not show the clips, but I'm gonna explain. Like, remember King Kong was on the ship when he had to fight Godzilla. And remember he was near Hawaii because he was in Skull Island. Skull Island is literally near Hawaii, y'all. Come on, man. This stuff is right in our, it's right in our face. See, Skull Island is by Hawaii. And as it's written, the Messiah was crucified in the land of Golgotha, aka the Skull Island. This is why you have the Skull and Bones fraternity. And remember, you have Godzilla was in Pensacola, Florida when he was trying to destroy Pensacola, Florida. Remember that. But when you pay attention to it, King Kong, in order for him to get up, remember he was chained up because he wanted to fight Godzilla, but he was chained up so he couldn't fight until he had to break the chains. Notice what number he pulls up. The ship he pulls out is what? It got number 39 on it. What age did she die? Like I said, she died at 39 years old. Let's keep this thing rolling. The plane was number 7, yo. Hint that the whole aspect of the God number. And when you understand her dying in the sea, let me get deep into this. Because when you understand her dying in the sea, as it's written in 2nd Ezra 13, as I watched this wind made something like the figure of a man come up out of the heart of the sea. Her name is Amelia Earhart. But I'm gonna delve deep into what all of this means because as it's written anyway in scripture, and if I'm not mistaken, it's Zechariah. Yeah, Zechariah 2:6. The Most High said that He spread abroad His people as the four winds of heaven. So pay attention to how it says that the winds made the figure of a man come up out of the heart of the sea, and that man was flying among the clouds of heaven. Let's get this thing rolling. Gulf of Mexico, where she left at. The whole aspect, like the whole aspect of Florida, Louisiana. I remember how I said that they saw the man flying above the clouds, like in the heavens, representing nothing but the Most High, the Messiah, because as it's written, the four living creatures, one of the appearances was the eagle. You notice how that's the eagle right here in the Gulf of Mexico by Louisiana. And notice the 21. I'm gonna get into that in a minute because if you look at the end of it, at the end of the eagle, you got 21, which represent nothing but 21st century, man, of the return. But let's take this even deeper because one more time, I'll read it one more time. As I watched this wind made something like the figure of a man come up out of the heart of the sea, that was the man flying among the clouds of heaven. And let's take it even deeper because what it says too, just as no one can see out or know what is in the depth of the sea, so no one on earth can see my son or those who are with him, except in his time when his day has come. Pay attention to this, y'all. I just showed you the whole aspect. You see how I said that he coming out of the heart of the sea, hint the whole aspect of Amelia Earhart, and then you see how it says too that no man was able to see until the day of the time of his coming. Pay attention to the 21st century. That's why we're able to see it now because of technology. You're able to see what's going on, that he's near. Hint the whole aspect of the Gulf of Mexico. This is all to fulfill the whole aspect of the Exodus coming to fruition. Hint how it's near Louisiana, and when you understand Louisiana anyway, as it's written, the Louis Stone. Remember, I've been talking about the Louis Stone of Freemasonry is the stone that the Freemasons reject to use. When you understand that, and like I said anyway about the um the stone that the Masons refuse to use has become the headstone of the corner. Hint the whole aspect of Louisiana. And when you know about King Kong, what's so deep about that? King Kong, remember who did he save? He used to want to save Anna. And remember, and then pay attention to King Kong 2, he killing the serpent. This came out in 1976. I'm gonna get deep into this right quick. But when you pay attention to it, notice it's coming out in Blu-ray. This comes out in May, and this movie was made in 1976, right?